to do so. Maybe from the high ground, get some free shots, I guess. But that's it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the whole map itself. Eman not playing Mercy. Dude, Eman is now a DPS main, di mo ba alam? Eman has transcended Mercy mainness and playing the Pharah instead. So we do see the dive here from the blue squad. Marky on the Soldier 76 as well. Just gonna go for the sprint, of course. The #1 service provider of the America. I'm not sure if that's true. Silver Couple on the other hand gonna be on the wrecking ball, trying to run over Marky, but loses all his shields. Is going for the melee, finally gets a kill. 2 kills now going the way of the red team. Pile driver coming on by as well. But the red squad right now taking control of the point. Another jump there from Fontrick to try and contest, but the Winston easily focused fired on. Nigar getting D-Mech as well. So basically, the dive there from the red team a little more superior to the one in the blue team. Their DPS actually making it out. Archdaniel on the Pharah, not even having a Mercy. Emon and Cake have to outduel Archdaniel all by his lonesome. And in the meantime, looking at the red team's composition, they do have 3 tanks. They are very, very strong presence onto the point itself, especially if Lone is able to get a hook and the kill. So for now, there's the hook. The completely misses. Marky though tunnel visioning up on top, trying to focus fire onto the Pharah. And this is gonna be a steamboat now here for the red team. And this is what I don't like about Numbani in the first place. This map is very prone to snowball pushes. And the fact is, the defender spawn is all the way in the back of third point. So it will take a while for the blue squad to not only get back onto the defense, but also regroup. So it's like King's Row, but at the same time, it feels longer than King's Row. You guys get me? Just in this map itself, it takes such a while to actually regroup and be in position. Project now switching over to a Reaper. So it's gonna be a 3 DPS composition here for the blue team. You might see a switch later on for one of the players. You're getting the mech back in time, has the self-destruct available, can just fly into the sky, gonna launch it into the middle ground, and will get absolutely nothing. The tree as well as the car in the way. Rocket Barrage this time from Evan gets shut down quickly by Archdaniel, and the Wolfhog in the mines now for the red team, allowing them to go for the push. 3 kills going the way of Lone, and the hook doesn't even connect this time. But so far so good here for the red squad. They're using their ults pretty wisely. The only misplay I've seen so far from them was probably the mines when they didn't need to use it, but an extremely small error in the flurry of attacks that they have been doing in this round. Tactical Visor now is available. Marky trying to get some shots on out, but you can really see why the Soldier 76 is outclassed in many situations. The damage just not consistent enough, and now 2 kills going the way, with that 1 kill going the way of the blue team. There's the second side. Rays are getting spotted out by the Tac Visor. And this is where Numbani actually has a defendable area. This third point is when most players can actually regroup, get in position, or side the museum. Archdaniel though gonna launch a rocket barrage in that fight at the end. Questionable as fuck, but that's gonna be the blue squad now holding on to this point. In the meantime, the blue squad is staying on to the left hand side. On the other hand, it's Factious up on top. Can go for the self-destruct. The Funtrick will meet him. And the Reaper getting the D-Mech quickly. Good job there by Funtrick. Has the Death Blossom now available. Trying to back on out. Lone on the prowl. Trying to go for the chase around. And spots out the Reaper. Who will actually take this? Oh, Funtrick gets surprised. Gets the combo. And gets killed quickly by Lone, and the red team now gonna go for the push once again by the corner. Edmundo has switched over to the Reinhardt, and we now have the rally here from Culture. So the red team wants to go for the push. Archdaniel though with a pickoff onto 1. Archdaniel now just jumping around here. You go have a switch strike once again. It's gonna be Moira though here going for the fade. Where did I see the Moira for some reason? Oh yeah, it's 8 on the Moira. Archdaniel with 2. The red squad now close to the end. No contest here from the blue team, but Zen now going for the trance. Gets hooked up, almost gets pooped off to the point, but now the Zenyatta falls a little too late. And Nigir trying to make a play in the backline, but no real communication here from the blue squad. The red team an easy steamroll to start things off.
0 to 3.
But yeah guys, don't forget, you need to communicate with your team to, you know, to enable yourself, to enable your team to actually coordinate as one and go for a fight. Because when you guys are just getting staggered like every 1, every 2, that kind of thing, it's very hard for you guys to actually reconvene as a team itself. And on the other hand, the problem with the snowball is, I mean, not really a problem, it's more of the situation rather with the snowball is when the opposing team is getting those kills and you guys are being staggered one by one. Not only do tensions flare, but at the same time, they're already one cohesive unit. They're going to be sticking by the payload. So that first push is always the strongest after getting a capture, because it allows the attack to actually set up in time. What's up? What's up, babe? What's up? What's up? What's up? Tell me. Just type in the chat if you need to tell me something else. Dude, Eman is flexing around like a bitch.
Ready for combat operations.
Okay, pagdating mo, babe.
Attackers incoming in
Right.
30 seconds.
I can't wait to see you all.
So now the red team gonna go for the similar defense, still gonna run the Wrecking Ball with the Roadhog Diva. Interesting though that Arcania has switched over to Junkrat instead of the Pharah. And honestly, I feel like it's a little safer to go Junkrat on defense. But at the same time, the blue squad can easily run the Pharah to just counter it. Sarap mag-yon, putang ina. First game pa lang inaantok na ako. Eman being a god. What is this? Culture! Culture, what are you doing? Culture in the backline, just waiting for a pick or two. Marky wasn't able to see him. And now Culture still gonna finally get his Venti Caramel. What do you got? Macchiato. Now gonna go for Zen. Zenyatta now gonna back off the whip shot, knocking him all the way to the other side and allows Zen to stay alive. Questionable play there from Culture at the end, but it was really ambitious to say the least. So then it's gonna be Culture right now back again into the backline. Culture going for some swings. Cake being booped around. There's the takedown. And Emon just trying to go for a few more kills into the point. But the Winston in the bubble now will get up. Lone inside Reza with 2 sword this time being. And Marky a quick EMP. Will we see enough follow-up here from the Sombra? No, it won't lead to anything. Neger close to the Grafton Surge as well. So a lot of potential here for the blue team to actually make it down. But so far it hasn't been working in their favor. Finally, Sendo with 2. Funchik with a kill as well onto the flank. Lone getting Graviton surged into the middle and after, while he was casting the Whole Hog. So this is going to allow Funchik and Emon to get some free reign onto the pont. Ayaw mo tigilan. Oh shit, that's our Arctano now with the Riptire, and it's gonna be a trap onto Marky. So the blue red team gonna go for the last mid contest. Will Arctano get the kill? Yes, Marky gets spilled, but it's too late here for the red team. The blue squad having a similar successful attack on Numbani. Can go for the push in once again. And they do have the Coalescence and the Transcendence available. So support ultimate is very key as they go through to the corner. In the meantime though, here in the backline, Cereza going for the Hail Mary. Bio Grenade won't get much. The tank line out in front, and it's gonna be Coalescence to start things off. Honestly, Cake doesn't really need to use the Coalescence too much, because this ultimate is very good against barriers, and what does the red team not have? Barriers in the first place. So this is gonna be a 2 for 2 here for the blue squad. It's really good for them because they do have the spawn advantage. The red team though gonna put up a fight. Culture once again hampering Zen in this engagement. And there's the hook now, the Zarya out in front by the subway train map thing. I don't know what it's called. But Culture now really don't get some med pack. Cake could have tossed out the Bio Orb, but it's okay. We all know Cake all the way from New York having a high ping. So we'll see if he can make it count. Lone going for the hook will get taken down. And once again, this is going to be the blue squad going for the Graviton Surge. A lot of energy here for Lijiang. And that's going to be a takedown in this fight. Really, this proves the point that the first push is always the strongest. Look how well the blue team now is coordinating, how well they're pushing on, and on the other hand, the red squad just struggling. And Numbani is just that map that really punishes miscommunication. Zen and Cake though do get taken out, but honestly, it's not really enough, especially in a segment where the spawn is so close. Arctano now getting 3, so this will allow the red team to have a small little reprieve, but for how long will this actually stop the blue squad? And EMP now is available. Marky just hiding behind Silver Kobold, who's gonna go for the spawn camp. Very dangerous. And it's gonna be Emma jumping up on top, gets a flashbang in his face. The Brigitte of Culture though ready with the rally, and Zen going for some pot shots, and here comes N1 however out in front once again. Is gonna be a takedown onto the McCree, and that's what they said. It's very questionable for the McCree to be there in the first place. EMP now pop, Marky setting things up, and it's Cake knocking things down with the Coalescence. Cyreza getting felt back shots, is gonna get team-hacked as well. Zendo getting hooked on up, will get taken down. Lone with a last-ditch effort, whole hog, but gets hacked on up. And Culture now popping the rally. So this is gonna be the red squad giving that fight up, because they already know they were at the man down thanks to Silver Kobold's overextension. Punchik though and Silver Kobold a little shy against each other. The Reaper gonna back on out after being healed up. Dead Blossom now is available. It's gonna be Silver Kobold onto the left hand side. Nano boosted up. Deadeye was cancelled. Factions though with a big bomb does get to Cake and Punchik both get taken down. Silver Kobold gonna go for the push on in once again, and the red squad using the rally to try and go for the chase down. On the other hand, the blue squad gonna go for the retreat. Emon popped the primal rage in that fight, but was not effective in just delaying anything. Instead, used it to back on out, not feeding ult charge in that engagement. So blue team ready to go for a jump on in once again, and it's gonna be a hack there onto Diva. Londo out in front, Culture going for some swings. The red team and the blue team meeting each other at the underpass, but there has been no kill so far. It's still the backline able to get through at the same time. Some of an Archdaniel getting rid of both Fonchik and Marky, keeping their line strong. Blue squad though still forcing the push with both the Coalescence and the Transcendence. Can they make this count? Archdaniel zipping around. The blue squad though not getting much kills, and Lone now will whip out the whole hog, just knocking Zen back. Marky though gets spotted as he went for the hack, and Archdaniel went in for the dive. Fonchik just blowing it up all with the shotguns, wants to go for the push, has the Death Blossom available, and is waiting for his cue to go for the Eternal Sonata. There you go, gets to, thanks to the Gravitas Surge there from Niger. Archdaniel though has been nano boosted, pulse bomb onto the payload, still gets a takedown, and the Tracer now trying to clutch this out with the nano boost. Londo getting back onto the point, and there's the EMP, not allowing the Roadhog to get the heal up, so no damage resistance as well. But a rally here from Culture already popped, giving some armor to Archdaniel. He still falls. Factions getting the mech. Emon really low, doesn't get healed up thanks to the anti-heal there from Cyreza, and Cyreza getting free reign to go for some pot shots. The red team already having a position onto the point. There's another Bio Grenade, and a Sleep Dart connecting here from Cyreza, putting Cake to the floor. The Moira tries to go for some heals, but the red squad will be able to hold on to this for the time being. The blue team though hoping for an opportunity to strike, and it's gonna be Culture whittled down in that engagement. Another Coalescence here from King, has to get away from the self-destruct, is able to do so, and even gets the kill on the Factions before he gets back into the mech. Now 3 kills going the way of the blue squad. Raid form now popped by Silver Kobold to try and go for the delay. Death Blossom at the end, he's gonna get 1, make that 2 here for the red squad. Culture with the shield bash. EMP though has been popped, Wrecking Ball now from Factions, and Marky just wishing he still had that EMP before the Wrecking Ball bowled on in. 3 members here for the blue squad make that 2 as Marky gets caught out, and Lone with the headshot. Now the red squad able to get back onto the point. They're out. No, trying to go for some staggers in this engagement. Gonna be a minute remaining, and we do see a Doomfist switch now for Marky in this fight, trying to go for faster kills, as while the Sombra is pretty good for hacking people up and silencing them, but still not as good as the Doomfist to get those kills. Project being protected by the bubble, but it's gonna be Silver Kobold dashing on in, gets the melee on out. The red squad still keeping this on and applying pressure by the corner. Blue team though trying to regroup, and it's gonna be Zen. Photon out, misses the sleep dart that was absolutely necessary for them to stay alive, and Lone capitalizes, gets 2 kills in that engagement. The real question is, can the blue team make one last push? Some shots do come on out, and Emon gonna pop the Prime Ridge into the middle line. Lone with the kill onto 1 so far. The red squad now with 2 ultimates. Punchik though being beaten. Gonna go up on top once again. Silver Kobold is there to meet them and is able to get the takedown. Blue squad now still trying to go for the push, but Silver Kobold already whittling down to up on top. And that's gonna be the game of strong showing here from the red team. A good effort from the blue, actually getting all the way to the second point, but it just wasn't enough.
Of the game.
Flip the game going to Archdaniel, and yes, the Junkrat getting some kills once again. What a guy. What the guy, this guy. So yeah, if you guys do want to join, I don't think there are any specs, so we can actually just go gain. They won't have any utility though with the tank line, no bubbles available, no graviton search to turn things around. Gonna go for the Brigitte. Emon gonna be on the Soldier 76. I think it would have been better if Emon was on the Zarya in this lineup. In the meantime, Silver Kobold gonna be on the Widowmaker, and we'll go for an opportunity to strike, look for a target to actually catch on out. Can go up on top and gets tagged by an arrow. Look at that, Niger already with the first kill blood there for the Hanzo. Cake diving on in, is able to get a kill. Fudge going for the charge, and there's gonna be engagement here between the two Reinhardts. The Brigitte gets caught on out, will get taken down. And this more standard composition here for the red team. You can see that they're trying something a little more standard, but this isn't really in their comfort. Lone is a pretty exceptional Roadhog player. Archdaniel wanna be on that good. Silver Kobold on the Widow is something pretty neat as well. So for the red squad, this is gonna be a little more practice with least comfort. On the other hand, the blue team gonna go for that triple support. Always a safe pick to do so. Silver Kobold now gonna go up on top, going for a trade onto Marky. The Ana dancing around, shuffling by the table, and Niger able to get the kill onto Archdaniel. Out the blue squad, gonna go for the push, and they actually make it in this engagement. Blue team now way to kills Niger, going for the storm arrows for the time being. The blue squad now gonna push on in with Niger on the prowl. The Hanzo getting work done. Sling Dart though connecting from Sunraiser all the way from the back line. It's gonna be the blue team now, trying to go for the push once again. Nano boost now has been popped. This is a fun trick as well. Nano boosted up, Shatter now connects. It's not really gonna get much, however. And Emon with the tactical visor, looking for Archdaniel, and High Grenade coming out from the side, using the hitbox of the deflect wisely. The blue squad now with 2 kills. Emon going into the back line. Reza going for a few shots, but Diana trying to back on out. This is gonna be the blue team holding on to this once again. On the other hand, can the red squad actually get the first point? This time, they look like they have been struggling. Silver Kobold now switching over to the Pharah. Culture though ready with the rally, so they will still run the Pharah even though there is no Mercy to go with it. Red squad waiting for an opportunity to strike. Factions close to the Graviton. We have the rally now here from Culture. The red team still gonna go for the push, and it's gonna be Factions now onto the point. Can the red squad capitalize on their position? Lone getting sleep darted, gets a bio grenade. Archdaniel whipping out the blade into the backline, gets 2 kills. There's the shatter now from Funtrick, but it's not gonna be leading to any kills. No real disables there from the blue team. It's only Niger now putting up a last stand. The handle trying to just hop on out, but still here with Archdaniel. He's been able to get those kills to apply so much pressure back onto the point. Look at the position here from the Ana, able to get sidelines there onto the back line. And now the red team able to get their 2 ticks for the time being. If they actually keep this up in this fight, red squad will be able to get the capture. Now 3:15 here on the time bound. Rally now has been popped, and now Archdaniel there with another kill. Look at this, Archdaniel has been absolutely popping off with the Genji. Dragon Blade now is available once again, and this is what I was talking about. The red team so good with the snowball push. Archdaniel just applying so much pressure over the panic blue team. Archdaniel now wait 2 for the time being. And on the other hand, Zen has a coalescence, so the blue squad can reform their lines as they're pretty much getting picked off one by one. Culture all the way in the spawn, and we'll get Pincer to get taken down. That's a terrible way. That's a terrible position there, to say the least. For now, the blue team gonna try to use their dive and their ability to get some kills, but Archdaniel now with a pickup onto the Winston. Zen still holding on to the coalescence, is able to get the kill thanks to Emon. Biograss can't be deflected, so solid efforts there from the Moira to try and go for the counterplay. Sadly, the Winston did die, so sometimes you do really need to heal up your tank over trying to do that damage. Shatter now connects and Lone once again, perfect position. The Brigitte not really getting the block there, just too small of a shield. shield, Emma popping the tactical visor, and he's able to get the kill onto 2, but can this actually compensate for all their losses? Bunchuk now onto the point, just trying to delay the inevitable. Nigir switching over to the Zarya as well. It's gonna be a little stronger composition here from the blue team. But can they actually go for the contest? Zeno will give it up. And now the red team will have 3 minutes to push for the third one. Bunchuk should actually switch over to the Reinhardt in this fight, because Nigir has gone to the Zarya. The third point of Hollywood pretty strong with the Reinhardt. He can protect a lot of areas in this fight. Arctino though hopping up on top, trying to get the Dragon Blade once again. Rocket Barrage was popped by Silver Cobalt, but he blows himself up instead after a sleep dart there from the side of Marky. Another boost onto the Brigitte, going for the opposing Brigitte, and the 2-1s just clashing flails. Culture able to get the takedown, just the zap there, able to allow more damage to be unleashed. Arctino whipping out the blade. This is the red squad snowball, literally causing an avalanche of kills, and the blue team right now are just hopping on out. They need to communicate, they need to regroup, and they need to stop dying one by one, because this is the red team now all over the place. Silver Cobalt has switched off to the Junkrat. It's the most comfortable pick this guy can actually play. Bunchuk now popping the Primal Rage, and he's gonna go for the contest because he popped it anyway. The blue squad right now has to reconvene, and has to reconvene 10 years ago. The blue team though going to go for the defense. It's gonna be a shatter as well as graviton. Good combination there from the red squad. The blue team did reconvene, yes, but they did it at a time where the opposing tanks had the crowd control abilities. The earth shatter graviton is so potent, and when taking some shots gets a grenade to his face. And there you go. There you go. Really. My point has been proven. The blue squad, once they lose that first defense, they just collapse. They're like a singularity. They just store it all up at the start, and boom, everything just collapses upon itself. So for now, we'll see if they can have a more successful attack than defense. A while ago, they did show signs of life on Numbani, and if the red team falters in this one, they might have to go for another round. We'll see though what the blue team has in store for us in this engagement. Pretty excited to see what these guys do, because these guys are actually playing really well with each other. So kudos to them. Kudos to them for having some pretty solid chemistry, but at the same time really need communication there for the blue squad. On the other hand, the red team, just stick with what you play and you're gonna do great. What is that called? Where is this? I got an invite and I'm like, I have no idea where this is.
Sure you don't want to sit
But
this
anyway,
one out, Reinhardt?
the blue team right now gonna go for a very interesting composition. I don't think that's gonna hold. In the meantime, it's gonna be a Mei here from Archdaniel, and this is okay here for the first point defense. Trying to run the Mei at the first part of Hollywood, and the first half of the second point is pretty decent. Can use the ice wall efficiently. Blizzard gonna be so annoying as well. For now, the red squad is waiting for an opportunity to strike, and they're gonna go for a defense all the way in front. Is this for real? I feel, or maybe Arctania will just go for the ice wall, just delay them a few seconds and back on out. But this might be dangerous, because if they go through to the other wall, there you go. They're gonna go to there, and the Junkrat trap will be triggered, and it's gonna be a kill down for Silver Cobalt. For now though, the red squad still keeping on the defense all the way forward. Marky getting a headshot. Rialto now has to back on out. Cake as well as Funtrick trying to pair together. The blue team though pushing on in, using the space made by the Pharah, who has forced them to back on out back inside the gates of Hollywood. And it's a Lone all the way in the back line. Firestrike has been tossed on out. Ice Wall is there just blocking the grenades of his own teammate. So miscommunication there for the red squad, but it's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Silver Cobalt getting some free hits. Cake without 2. Make that 3. The melee roll here from the blue team working out in their favor. Culture in the back line. Gonna be a peel, however, here from Cake protecting his Ana. And there's the takedown. So the blue squad able to win that first engagement out, but Lone and Silver Cobalt onto the point, and here comes the Riptide. This can be such a game changer. No, Nigir turns it upside down, puts up the bubble on himself, absorbs the explosion there from the Riptide. And now the blue squad, within a minute, already has 2 ticks. Faction's gonna go for the contest. The Zarya, though, all alone, getting cornered, will get pincered in by both the Ana and the Zarya. So this is gonna be the blue team now gaining the capture, and Cyreza even getting staggered. So the red squad will try to get some picks here before they all die alone, even getting caked, but still spawn advantage in favor of the blue squad. Ult economy as well. Look at how many ultimates the blue team right now has. They have 4, and they'll have both the Dragon Strike and the Graviton in just a bit. The blue team now gonna go for a push on and trying to take high ground. Super Kobold up on top, but this is such a mismatch here for the Junkrat. He's forced to stay on to the saloon, not really getting much out in with those grenades. Super Kobold now soaring into the sky. Archangel gonna be on the Soldier 76 instead, going for a few shots on and then with a kill onto 1. It's gonna be a rally here from Cake. The blue team gonna go for the push. Shatter doesn't connect, and the red team forced it back on out. There's the takedown onto Lone. Archangel up on top. Puncher getting a nano boost, and it's gonna be a Reinhardt in the face of the attack visor. There's the takedown. Perfect charge there from Funtrick. The blue team now gonna go for the push back onto the payload. Interesting though, Cyreza getting the reds freely onto Archangel, so the Soldier 76 can be such a bane. There'll be a 1v1 now between Archangel and Evan. Both of them miss out the realies. What are they doing? Now Zen is there to be late for the party. We do see Cake though intercepting Archangel. There's the takedown. A 3-man gang up there onto the Soldier 76. Honestly, not really worth it. So the blue squad now forced to back on out. The red team finally out of their vacation, coming out of the saloon. Lone turns around, spots the Reinhardt, will go for the counter charge and brings Zen along for a ride. Neger a little too late, doesn't have the barrier in the first place. It will get swung on by the Reinhardt of Lone. And this is gonna be the red team able to hold on to the second part of Hollywood pretty well. The real question is, can they keep this up? As Lone now trying to go for the push on in. Funtrick holding up the shield. The blue squad trying to get some work done. But in the meantime, they have the Graviton and they have the Dragon Strike available. So an easy combo here for both. If Niger can land it right, Zen just has to intercede with the Dragon Strike all the way from the back. There's the charge now. Lone will intercept. And this is going to be now 3 into the hole. Can the blue squad get some more kills? They're not actually popping the Dragon Strike in that fight. Lots of confidence there onto his team. And that's going to be a team wipe here. Perfect. Perfect push there from the blue team. Not even needing the Dragon Strike in this fight. Now Zen probably thinking, should I use the Dragon Strike here to try and choke them out by the spawn? That's a nope. The Hanzo still staying with the Dragon. And there comes a point where you should just toss out the Dragon Strike in the first place. You get it so quickly. And for every ultimate you don't use, it's ult charge you don't get back. The Shatter now connecting as well as Lone going for the pin. Attack the visor as well, a few from Archangel. So the red squad gonna go for the saucer contest here by the corner. Super Kobo though getting isolated in the backline, trying to blow things up. But Sleep Dart now thinking of better days in Australia. Backsets onto the floor. Lone getting taken down by the Fire Strike as well. This is the blue team now getting the push that they've been dreaming of. And Zen will unleash the dragon onto the top part, forcing the red team to give up the stage area. The red squad still trying to stay in position. Interesting to note, culture up on top. So the Brigitte might go for the flank, waiting for an opportunity to drop on down an Assassin's Creed style and get a kill. Zen might be a target, and there you go. Here's the engagement from the blue squad. Some shots do come on out, but this is gonna be the blue team now having advantage. Archangel Super Combo though turns things on its head. Sleep Dart connecting from Marky, but it might be too late to save the rest of his team. Yes, it is. Zen getting punched. Lone gets anti-healed, and the Reinhardt putting up the shield to stay alive. And this is the part where the blue squad has struggled when the red team finally has the spawn advantage in their favor. They haven't been able to actually get the proper push on in. You're getting taken down already. Perfect shatter there from Lone. Gets through Super Couple as well with the Meteor Strike. And now the red team just putting traitors all throughout the set here. We really see the moon like full of traitors, and still the red squad just putting more damage on it. Interesting. Sadly. Yeah, it is what it is. But this is gonna be the red team right now, staying out in front of very forward defense here from the red squad. And they're getting punished for it. Look at this. Niger and Marky with 2 kills for the time being. Factions and Lone hopping on to the backline. The M1 will get the nano boost, and it's gonna be a tactical visor wasted by Arctaniel. Perfect counterplay there from Marky. The blue squad gonna go for the push. Culture still up onto the side. The silver couple is gonna go for the back line. We'll try to get the combo onto the Anand. Perfect booking there from Niger to stay them alive. And Cake with the kill now on the culture. The blue squad now with 2 kills. The Dragon will go along with them to go for the push. Earthshatter is available. Punch to the puppet. Gets pinned up, however. Graviton Surge was tossed out by Faction, but he's gonna get taken down. So Razor over to the Lucian dancing around, but the blue squad getting 3 kills so far. And it's gonna be a rally here from culture, just trying to beat the drums here. Just trying to get the red team to reconvene, moralizing them in this fight, but no, Cake still gets a takedown in that engagement. Silver Couple takes a nap, gets killed as well. The blue squad now with 3 kills. Sarage is still onto the point. The Lucio very wily gets the boop there onto Funcheck, putting him up on the trailers, missing the charge. Marky though with a kill onto 1, make that 2. Contest coming out. Lone though with that charge there. The red squad now losing all their members. Last contest from both Culture and Silver Cobalt. The Doomfist good rollout to get back to the point. Arctaniel blinks on in, but has to recall. Perfect contest from the Tracer still before he gets taken down. And that's it. The blue squad able to finally finish off a map. But let's check out the time. I think the blue team has less time. Thanks to the stagger there. We'll see. Oh yeah, they only have a minute of the time. Thanks to the stagger there from the red squad. Exceptional staggers there from the red team. Especially from Arctaniel, Silver Kobold. The rollouts were pretty on point. And I guess Culture as well, getting the timings right. For this engagement, it is going to be the red team now on that first defense. The blue squad, well, the thing about what the blue team did was they really struggled on the attack on that third part till the red team overextended. They were able to get the kills, yes, but you can see that deadliness isn't the strongest suit here from the blue squad. They're able to get the outplays, yes, but they're really getting these kills in too long of intervals in that last contest. So something the blue team needs to secure into this next engagement. On the other hand, the red squad gonna go for a Widowmaker here, as well as a Hanzo for Silver Kobold and Arctaniel. Culture. Is Culture your friends ba? Mongler, Cake, Chera. Like, whose Smurf account is this? It's only level 16. Is this enough closure? I'm not actually sure, but it is what it is. Arctaniel now going for a sniper too. Bio Orb going on to the left hand side. Blue squad gonna still run the Soldier 76. Just, I don't know if this is Nostalgia Sunday or something. Blue team now gonna go for the push. The red squad putting up the shield. They are gonna meet. Lone goes with the fire strike already and gets the kill onto Niger. The red squad now finally getting the picks that they need, just proving a more superior performance in that first defense with their DPS. And even Culture, just that Moira zipping on by, will get the takedown. Arctaniel now hopping up on top. Culture, Marky rather, is gonna get tagged, doesn't get bagged, and Emma now switching over to the Tracer to try and go for a last minute contest. 15 seconds remaining here for the blue team. The red squad on the other hand gonna move on back to the point, giving up the corner here for the blue squad. There's the charge now, almost gets the pin onto the Moira. Arctaniel though gets rid of the Ana, and that's a spinal kill there from the Widowmaker. Less healing here for the blue team. Can they sustain this? Funcheck now being whittled down. Here comes the Zarya going for the flank. Emma and Zendo able to turn things around, gets 2 kills. Culture working with the Bio Orb, just bouncing it around. Factions though will get an arrow to the face, to the shoulder, to the knee, and get killed. This is the Zed. Just the Hanzo, 4 kills at the end, extremely clutch. And now the first stick is being taken here by the blue squad. The red team trying to get back onto the point. Shatter is cancelled there by the Brigitte of Cake. Second tick now has been taken, and the blue squad will be able to get the first point in this fight. That's a hard loss there for the red team. They really relied on just defending this first point to secure this map. But instead, now they have to go into the streets of Hollywood, just corralling them cows or something back in the Wild West. And just look at the ult economy here. The blue squad now has the shatter available, has the nano boost. Backshots will be key in this fight, because the Zarya closest to Graviton Surge, stun still connecting though from Funcheck. Dragon Strike now into the middle line. It's gonna be Eman with the kill onto one. And Nano Boost onto Eman actually. He's gonna go for some picks here. Nano Boost onto Factious in response. Has the Graviton Surge. There's the grab now onto the right hand side. Putting 2 to the wall. The tanks being gobbled up by the Wolf. And that's a 2-for-2 trade. Can the Blue Squad still go for the push on the in? Silver Cobalt with 3 will get the mace to the face. Kick keeping Marky on up. And they're able to get the kill onto Culture. The Moira will struggle against the Ana in an anti-heal situation. The Blue Squad though still able to go for the push. Emon just being so pesky. Could appreciate the armor pack however, and will be very useful for the Tracer to get into the backline. Overtime still dwindling, and here comes the push. Pulse bomb onto the floor, doesn't connect even after the best efforts there from Kate to get the stun on out. You're now popping the Prime Rage, just rampaging into the backline. Apparently, this is King Kong X Wild West or something. Cowboys versus Gorillas in this fight. Gear though banging at the gates. Almost gets the kill onto the soldier. A Dragon Strike this time from Silver Kobold. And Lone shows up with the hammer, just swinging away. This is going to be the red team holding by the jail. But honestly, a lot of distance covered here by the Blue Squad. Very favored in this engagement.
Score 4-3. Switching sides.
So guys, if you do want to join the BlizzCon virtual ticket giveaway, just check out my page. And yeah, all you need to do is be in/from the Philippines. So basically any Filipino anywhere in the world, or you know, just you know, what do you call this? What do you call this? Oh, any foreigner that lives here in the first place. So yeah, I hope that should be enough, and hopefully the guidelines are specific enough for players to not have any confusion. Blue Squad though gonna go for the Torbjorn defense on Hollywood. This is some old school stuff, and honestly Hollywood was that map that you could actually cheese builders. You could hide turrets here, they made it a little more visible. You could hide the turret here. This is actually forced to render now, so the turret can be pretty potent. This is really bringing it back for me, and Zen right now trying to get into position with the Torbjorn. Punching and Niger though pairing up together, just moving as a unit. Cake has been pretty effective on the Brigitte. The Red Squad though gonna go for the push. Lone tossing out the Fire Strike will meet a bubble in response. Red Squad and the blue team going for some swings. Funchik with the takedown onto one. Make that two. The red team up on top. There's the pin. Silver Kobold getting a lot of damage though, and he is able to get the kill onto the Torbjorn. So the Red Squad now onto the point. 3 kills going their way. The Ana getting free kills as well. Reza getting a good shot onto his teammates. So if the blue team had a good attack, the red one are able to do one better, able to get to push onto the first point within the minute. And now they have a minute itself to go through the gates of Westworld and get the jail. They need to deliver this limousine convict in this fight. The blue squad now gonna go for the push, and it's gonna be Funchik out in front. Both teams just meeting each other. Fire strikes are being tossed out. Good pulse bomb there from Archdaniel. No Svantrick, had less than 300 HP. Sticks it onto the Reinhardt, able to get the kill. And this is a snowball effect now in full force. The avalanche is going to go the way of the blue team. And the rally will just be the scream, the yodel here onto the mountain. The red squad now just chasing them down, just corralling them into the gates of Hollywood. This is going to be the red squad right now, backed off though, because we see a Reaper here from Emon. He's going to apply a lot of potential pressure here. If the Reaper can actually not get stunned on now, Graviton Surge to respond to the Earth Shatter. Perfect counterplay there from Niagir. Arcania though, going to be in hero mode, super coupled as well. Ready with the Dragon Strike, getting a perch to stay alive against Funchik. Shatter is available now here from the side of Funchik, putting Sareja to the floor. Dragon Strike into the limousine. Silver coupled with the kill now onto Emon. He's getting a hammer to his face, but Archdaniel gets swung at. Niger with a takedown as well. Perfect clutch play there from the Zarya, and that's the game. The blue team able to get the trade win and is gonna be victorious.
Play of the game. Double, triple,
So that's the blue squad.
quadruple kill, quintuple kill. Four,
Hi.
three,
Where are we? Sorry about that, guys.
one. Attackers.
So I have gotten my mission to get a donut.
The payload.
SSD properly. Nangyari sa SSD mo, pre. As, this is gonna be the blue team already. Oh! Chamora! Back into the skies. Here we go. Hello guys, this is Radio Cam 6. Chamora reporting. Gonna be on the Farah once again.
I need
And this time, Nixie going for the heals as well. The blue squad right now. Honestly, looking at their lineup, something very, very standard here for Rialto. Marky and Emmondo, a little bit outlying. So what Marky wants to do, wants to go for the bridge and get them boops. On the other hand, Emmon will be on soldier duty as well. The blue squad right now, just trying to keep the corner alive in the battle though between Archdaniel and Timora. The Faras trading blows. And Archdaniel and Timora just trading those direct hits. Very, very close for both. But Ninja and Archdaniel versus Timora. And the Mercy advantage here for Archdaniel. Capitalize onto this. Niger now going for the shatter. Puts both Culture and Raimi to the floor. The blue squad going for the push. Lone game booped around. Diana staying alive. But the speed boost is there. And good setup from the blue team. They get team kill.
Up the tempo. Don't worry, my friends. I have your shield.
I got a donut. So guys, what do you think is the best kind of donut? Because I'd still put Krispy Kreme as my number one. Boost now coming on in. Marky wants to go for a boot, but it's gonna be a grab down search now from J22. The blue squad now with 3 kills. Lone though turning things around. We'll get a snipe now onto Timora. So the Pharaoh will struggle to get on back. But the red squad right now stuck at this spawn once again. Honestly, very unfortunate here for the red team. Archdaniel whipping out the rocket barrage. Gets an nano boost at the end, able to stay alive. The blue squad was complacent there. And the turnaround is fair play here from Lone. He gets 3 thanks to Archdaniel. And a tactical visor right now, as well as a beat drop here from Marky. Emmon turning things around. So the support's very, very clutch in both engagements. Lone with the nano boost, and then Marky with the sound barrier, both able to turn things around for each team. But just wasn't enough there from the red squad. Good turnaround play from Marky, popping the sound barrier and turning that clash on its head. Archdaniel now gonna go for the float on in. There's the shield bash now onto the Reinhardt, and Ninja gonna pop the Valkyrie. The red squad still gonna go for the push onto the plaza. A minute 18 remaining. For the red team, they're not really in the best spot in this fight. They have a shatter right now and has been used here from the side of the blue squad. Counter shatter this time from Rainwy. Gets 3, puts the gear to the floor. J22 once again taking a nap, although on the pavement of Rialto. Zarya though able to hop on out and look at the nano boost for healing purposes. Archdaniel though in the backline will get 3. Emmon this time doesn't have the attack visor to turn things around. But Timora ready with the rocket barrage, doesn't unleash it, whoops Ninja to the river. It's just not enough. Contest now coming out, and the blue squad going for the grab, and there's the rocket barrage. Timora gets 2. Archdaniel shows up to get the kill. The Zarya though still alive, and the blue squad once again at the end. Clutch play, this time from J22 and Timora. We see the standard rocket barrage. Cronuts, Choco Butternut. I wish Krispy Kreme had the Choco Butternut. I think it's the only thing I like from Dunkin'. You know, like Dunkin' doesn't have donuts in its name anymore. It's just Dunkin' now. Oh yeah, the blue team gonna wait on for this last siege from the red squad. They do have the grab search available as well as the nano boost. Been very, very strong here with splash damage, but Timora already shutting Archdaniel down as well as Lone. Once again, the Farah in the backline getting the kills that he needs. There you go, 4 kills going the way of the blue squad, but Ninja just being moved around. The Reinhardt gets taken down. The last survivor there, Fapshits, will just curse the day he was left behind like that. That's the red squad. Losing out to the blue team at the first point, so good full hold here for the blue squad.
Score 0-0. Switching sides.
Damn. This donut is nice. This one is a choco donut from Go Nuts. My mouse got stuck to my table. I actually know how that feels because I sometimes hit my laptop with my mouse. Not really the best situation. Oh yeah. Talk about it not. How was Dunkin' in the States? Is it better? Is it worse? I never actually got the guy donuts in the States. Like, I got a really awesome Domino's pizza. I got awesome New York pizza, but I never got to buy donuts and shit. And hot dogs too. Hot dogs were really good.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
It is not my preference to see to matters personally, but I will see them done.
How does it miss being in New York? What the fuck is that empty pass Daks block?
You don't know how to stay down when you're beaten.
God damn.
5,
That's new.
4,
Where were we?
3.
I also haven't been focusing too much on the game except those
Attackers incoming.
really good turnaround plays there from the blue squad. Both Marky and Emon, as well as Timora and J22. But the one from Timora, it's honestly something you expect already from him. No, boop, boop, there you go, Niger flying into the side of the river. Timora though, able to get rid of Arctaniel as well. So the blue squad right now having the advantage, gonna go for the push. Even without the Reinhardt, it's okay. They can get through the corner. Timora is pretty much unstoppable with the lineup the red team is using. But both Banija and Arctaniel haven't felt culture now. Just getting bombarded from the sky, and Rainwy tried to go for the punch, but literally no one is there. So for now, the blue squad will get a easy push into the plaza. On the other hand, the red team tried to reconvene by the end of the bridge. They really need to regroup in this fight. Alright, Daks now being tossed on out, and Facets out in front, gonna be the tank here. Lone now going for the charge, getting past the bridge. Marky all the way in the back line, wants to go for the poop, but that bridge is a little too big to go for a poop like that. And it's gonna be the blue squad right now, trying to keep on with this assault. Tomorrow once again leading the charge, using the geometry of Rialto. There's a Gag grenade now onto Baninja, but that's the only way she can heal herself. Shatter now comes on out, 5 kills going the way of the blue squad. And a very, very quick round there from the blue team. I would say that wasn't very one-sided. It was just the blue team clutching it out not once, but twice.
Play of the game.
So, the blue team just needs to revert.
Quadruple kill.
Gave up too much space. That's true. I just have that feeling. I wonder who this Somi is. But for now, the blue team waiting for an opportunity to strike. Niger charging it up, and an insta-kill onto Timora. Perfect stand play there to start things off. Ult charge is in the favor now of the blue squad, and Funchik using up the res that early into the fight. But for now, Arctaniel trying to turn things around and going for the custom shots as well as the rockets to apply a lot of pressure here onto the blue team. The blue squad now forced to back on out. The red team going for the push. There's a jump on in. Timor now with the kill onto Megumi. The red team still gonna go for the push. Sleep Dart still connecting. And Dumbledore right now just trying to work on his Ana. Mr. World of Warcraft himself playing Overwatch once again. I think Dom would be pretty excited to get the WoW classic part of the Blitz content. Now 3 kills going the way of the red squad. Good push on in from them in this engagement, just getting the dive all the way to the backline. Timora getting the slice there onto Dom. It has to be the red team right now with 5:27 onto the time bank. A lot of time to push through the streets of King So. The Bullhog now is available here for Lone. On the other hand, Marky create the Dragon Strike. So this will be a weird combination. The Bullhog will push people in. Like there you go. Emon just bounced through the boot, literally shot underneath the covers. And here comes the blue team. They want to go for this archway defense. try to just reduce the space Arctaniel has to work with. Arctaniel, though creating his own space, is able to get 2 kills. Dragon Blade is not available, but a Graviton Surge will be still used by the blue team. Instead, the Dragon Strike comes on by from the backline, and J22 and Marky work together to get 4 kills. The blue team now able to go for the push once again, and they're gonna try to get the chokehold here behind the payload. The real question is, what is the red team's plan to penetrate this? They have the Nano Blade available, but Tamora and Somi can work together to make this count. Tamora now gonna go onto the left-hand side, looking for an opportunity to get through the backline. It's a via Dragon Blade though from the side of Megumi, Nano boosted up as well. So the Nano Blade getting cut already onto Somi. Megumi trying to back on away. Arctaniel up on top. There you go. Megumi dives on in. Is able to get the kill onto one, but Ninja getting the Nano boost as well. And Dragon Strike this time from the side of Marky. Niger though is able to get a kill onto one. Ascendance is available, so the blue team gonna go for the push. And Blue Squad actually keep this up. Niger with the kill there onto Tamora. A self-destruct used up by Ninja to try and get the mech back up. But it's not gonna lead to any kills. And instead, she's really low. We'll get the mech. The red squad now forced back on out. And already a minute and a half has elapsed. And the red team hasn't really made any progress on this fight. Looking at the ultimates here for both squads. Tamora though getting a good deflect there onto the Dumbledore. Puncher getting the res on up. So the red squad with the man advantage. Never mind, Arctaniel way too close to the ground. Gets sniped on out. Niger playing an exceptional Zenyatta today. Lone will pop the whole hog as well to push the red team to the corner. Fodrick's still alive and he's like, how am I still alive? Somi with the rescue play, but instead will give up his life for the Mercy. All heroes die, tragic deaths, and Somi is just one of them. The Puncher really low, gonna hop on top, trying to work together with Arctaniel. And the Genji will meet them. Megumi once again into the top part. Dragon Blade now is available, and we'll see. Will it be enough here from the blue squad? A 1-for-1 trade so far as the red team try to go for the push. They will use Arctaniel and Puncher to get the space that they need. Valkyrie already being popped here. Graviton Surge though in response. Here's the Rocket Punch from Arctaniel. And the red squad protecting the Pharah with their body. So Emma just out in front with that Roadhog. It's gonna be the red team with a successful push in this fight. So far so good. Can the red team actually make this count? Trying to go to the backline in this engagement. In the meantime though, Tamora and Emhan ready with 2 ultimates as the second checkpoint has been taken. The blue squad though ready with 3, gonna have the nano boost as well. A jump on in from J22, putting up the barrier. And we go with the blades. Megumi getting zapped on up. We'll go for the takedowns. It's Zarya though, his first target. It's very dangerous. Look at that, so much damage going the way already. And the Dragon Blade pretty much wasted in that fight. Tamora on the other hand whips out the blade, does get 2, working on a kill onto J22 as well. Lone though with the environmental kill onto the Ninja. Still popping the whole hog at the end. Very unwise there. Can't heal on up. So the red team now gonna push to the corner. No one in the payload though. So the blue team getting a small reprieve for the time being. They do have the Dragon Strike available and moving now switching over to the McCree. Dragon Strike has already been popped. No real follow-up here from the blue squad, and honestly it feels like a waste when you don't use the Dragon Strike to actually block your advance. Here comes Lone out in front once again. No, Evan rather out in front. Lone will be able to get takedown onto one in the back line. As Transcendence here, so Blue Squad gonna use this chance offensively. We'll go for the push. Book doesn't connect, however, on the Punchik. J22 and Tamora now being intercepted. In the meantime, though, the red squad able to capitalize on the over push here from the blue team. Hi, Daks. Ooh, sup, Cyberbully, you're back na pala. I see you're in the lobby as well. Somi though, with the kill onto Niger, and this is going to be some 1-for-1 trades between these two. So still, the red team not getting the full composition that they want to go for the perfect push. On the other hand, Primal Rage already being used up here by 22, rampaging into the backline, trying to knock people into the Dragon Strike, but the Zenyatta staying his ground. Somi right now onto the Zen. So we did see a quick little roll swap there, I guess. Oh, I don't think so, he was on the support. Poke now coming on out, and once again, it's Lone with the same tactic over and over again, using that small hole to get the hook on out. Tamora with the blade in the backline, able to get kill onto one, but Megumi applying so much pressure. Arctaniel on the other hand, Rocket Barrage is available. Megumi out in front. He goes to get the Deadeye, get some damage done. Timura a little too late with a deflect, and now 3 kills going the way of the blue squad.
I'm on fire.
You don't really need to get the kills with Deadeye in the first place. It's okay to just get the damage out before you get countered by something like a deflect, something by like rockets going your slow ass way. And that was a good play there from Megumi, using it up and just getting some pot shots onto the 2 DPS to get those takedowns. Eagle backing on out, and J22 up on top. Can J22 go for the push low? Is able to get a hook once again onto Baninja. Some right clicks going the way of the blue team. Can they actually make this count? M able to stay alive, and this is gonna be the blue squad now keeping this up. Marky ready, wait to Dragon Strike, and can the blue team rotate onto the left hand side. Dumbledore though does have the nano boost available. Megumi being healed on up. Here comes the ninja pushing on in. The bubble is there for the Zarya to stay alive, but still a lot of pressure being applied here by the 2 hit scans, and they keep this up in this fight as the red squad now pushing back once again with the payload. M1 in the backline. J22 though causing so much chaos with this Winston. 3 kills now going the way of the blue team. The defense holding pretty steadfast for the time being. Now that's a 4th kill there from J22. This Winston just doing so many shenanigans in the backline, just being so chaotic. The red squad haven't been able to actually set up properly and apply the pressure that they want to Archangel. Now we do see a shatter here from the side of Edmund. The red squad will use this to go for the push, but Lijiang will respond with the trance. Lon doing the same old tactic, getting the hook on out. And this is gonna be 4 kills going the way of the blue team. Can they actually keep this up? There you go, some more kills going away their way. Probably expect slots.
Score
Thank you.
0-2. Switching sides.
Anyway, the blue team right now. Good defense there. Sub me out for Cyber. Okay. Yo, Chiaki, change your fucking account. Change your account. I don't wanna deal with that name. Well, okay pa yung Dreamcast pa. Malala yan. Sobrang lala niyan. Sobrang lala, gago. As in, like, I was thinking about it, to be honest. I was thinking about it. It's just so bad. It's very bad. I'm not gonna say that name. Hello, dude. I'm not gonna.
Birthday, old man.
Yung name just to show. Okay pa yan actually. Mas tolerable pa. Putang ina. Ang lalaga ko. Like I said, I can't actually get over it. It's such a terrible name. So it's gonna be endorsement now coming on in for Marky, who literally disappeared from the face of the earth. On the other hand, the red team gonna be on this defense. We will see Cyberbully now come on in for Arcania as well, and Cyberbully gonna go for a entry frag here or there. Megumi on the other hand will try to contest this. Cyberbully though gets the first kill already. Headshot is bound. J22 trying to go for the frag. Somi though on the other hand gets a kill onto endorsements. So this is gonna be the red team right now using their hit scan wisely. 2 kills going the way of the red team for the time period. Cyberbully once again with a frag onto Dumbledore this time. So both Cyberbully and Megumi going for the trades, and Cyberbully popping off, finally gets his head popped instead by Neogear, who's been playing so exceptionally here on King's Row. Lots of shutdown plays here from the Zenyatta. Cyberbully now trying to stay alive. Endorsement out the front, tossing a few shurikens their way. But this is gonna be the blue squad forced to stay by the gate, because Cyberbully once again with the takedown. This guy pretty much on fire so far, but we'll see if his cockiness can keep him with the perfect actually that he's been having all game. Slick Dart now connecting onto Somi of all people. Yes, he won. The red team right now trying to stay on up. And this is gonna be Cyberbully onto the point. Dumbledore is going for the heals. Good grab in the search there from J22. Now 2-for-2 trade here from the blue squad and the red team. Somi though all the way in the backline, and we now have the Valkyrie from the side of Funtrix trying to stay on up. Endorsement just jumping around with the shurikens. Fire Strike now connecting. Baninja though wants to get into the fight. We do see the flashbang now. Lone marching on by. The Shatter will be available in just a bit, and these two Reinhardts now going for the clash. Fire Strike going back to Baninja, and this is gonna, and Lone now is ready with the Shatter in this fight. Deadeye being popped here by Somi. Somi looking for an opportunity to strike, but really gets nothing thanks to the barrier there. A Nano Blade this time. Endorsement will go for the swoop on in. And gets a sneak out, however, from Timura. Good shutdown play from the red squad, but will it be enough as they do pop the trance as well? Timura now being chased after by Megumi. Baninja getting rest onto the point, but it's just literally a lamp to the slaughter in that engagement. Fontrick just bringing Baninja along for the ride to get taken down once again. And now 2 ticks taken here by the blue squad. A good push on in by them, using the Nano Blade wisely. Even after the Sleep Guard connecting onto Endorsement, they just followed up with the Transcendence, with the Graviton. So far so good here for the blue squad. The red team on the other hand has Cyberblade to rely on. It's gonna be a pulse bomb now coming out from Megumi onto Frontrick. The red team looking for a pick. There you go. Cyberbully once again with the kill. And he's just been really popping these heads all throughout the day. Can actually lead to any more kills. Cyberbully looking for an opportunity to go for Endorsement. The Widowmaker though not getting shot on out. In the meantime, Endorsement really low, needs to hide. Venomine has been popped. Cyberbully really low. Endorsement as well. Finally they get the trade out, and Endorsement gets the kill. Really close there between those two. For now, the red squad still gonna go for the defense here by the streets, and they're being staggered here. Look at that. Megumi putting Somi to the corner and just giving him a sap. Sup Nikokun. When are we gonna hang out, boy? How was cosplay stuff? I saw your Miles Morales thing. As this will be the blue team now pushing on in with the corner. Baninja and Lone already meeting each other in close quarter combat. Timura though not looking behind him, and it's gonna be a Tracer in the backline. Grabbing the search this time from J22 puts the 2 supports to the test, and they'll get the takedown. Baninja though trying to turn things around with the Shatter, getting 4, but the Reinhardt all alone will just die a sad, miserable death. It's the blue team now getting the second point, and they just have to get halfway to the third to get the final capture. Soon, I'm on break right now. Let's meme sometime. We should. I keep saying we'll meme, but we haven't. Let's meme this week. This week, like lunchtime maybe, Monday lunchtime or Tuesday something. Tuesday lunchtime, whatever. Dragon Strike now is available, and this is gonna be the red team now staying by the corner. In the meantime, it's Megumi all the way in the backline. The Tracer just being very pesky. Lone though will unleash the charge with the Nano Boost thanks to Dumbledore. A Dragon Strike does connect, however, and Somi will get the takedown onto Diana. Fontrick going for the hero res, but gets whittled down by the Zarya instead. The Transcendence this time from the side of the blue team. They're close to the end. Good boop there to put the Zarya to the corner. Emma though able to rip out the Grapple Surge out of nowhere. And now 2 kills going the way of the defense. Is the Reinhardt now stuck in the middle, and Lone will fall in this fight. J22 though a lot of energy this time, can keep this up. Gets whipped around, however, and gets a snipe instead from Cyberbully. The Widowmaker still in effect here. And there you go. Cyberbully now gets a second pick. Wants to go for Endorsement. That's the third. But we see a fourth. No Niger able to get the dodge on in. And the Zenyatta is way too pesky. Cyberbully overextending. Will get taken down. Agad mo, sir. Arrest though from Funchick to allow the Widowmaker another chance to bite those bullets. Another pick off here from Cyberbully. Are you running a boot, Banico? Sleep Dart now connecting. Lone with the takedown onto 1. Oh, Lone stuck in the corner, gets moved up by Somi with the concussive shot. So the red squad now using the Fara Mercy to their advantage. The blue team though will need to get a pick with this Widowmaker in this fight. Let's harass Paro. We should always harass Paro. But she's big time streamer girl now, so we can't do that anymore. She has a million thirsty boys behind her. Somi though trying to deal with this Tracer, going on to the right hand side. Grabbing the surge from J22, and Lone is able to get the charge. Cyberbully getting the sidelines. He needs to get some kills. Somi is there as well to compensate, or complement rather, with the efforts here from Cyberbully. So this is gonna be the red team now holding on to the corner. They are gonna extend outside of the Omnic area, so a little dangerous here from Baninja, because Somi doesn't really want to go outside there. We'll get sniped up by Megumi in this fight. Now, I'll message you tomorrow, and we can see what you can do. I'll message you in the morning, or when I wake up. What are you doing by in cosplay con, by the way? Are you like boot handler? Cyberbully though getting a flashbang right now after your pickup onto one did pop the insight into endorsement, sadly missing all those shots. It's a Via Valkyrie from the side of Funtrick, the red team trying to keep up this defense, but endorsement going for the flashbang. It's gonna be a transcendence now from Nigir, a little too late to save the McCree. Can the blue team turn things around? As in the meantime, it's Ninja now ready with the shatter in just a bit. A rocket barrage comes on from Somi as well. The red squad gonna go for the push.
60 seconds.
Both sides though filled up with members from the blue squad. The shatter now is available, but Ninja trying to get into position to get the stun on out. Double, they're now switching over to the Pharah, so it's gonna be a triple DPS composition here for the blue team. We might see a switch from Niger as well. No, they're gonna keep the solo healers in Yata. Very dangerous to actually try this, but if they can get the damage done, it's gonna be the blue squads too to win it out. But still, I really advise against this. Lone has switched over to the Diva, so we have a dive comp. Endorsement though, ready with the Deadeye, wants to go to the middle line. Touchdown there from Baninja, gets a shatter onto 3, gets a flashbang in response. Self-destruct this time from the side of the blue team, and Lone gets one. Good pickup play there from Endorsement as well, gets a Deadeye onto Baninja, grabbing the surge this time onto Emin, and so many members of the red team has falling. Cyberbully versus the world, instead gets a punch there from J22, and that's a team kill. Funtrick gonna try to go for the speed boost. Can they make it out in time to the payload? It's really close to the end. Just gonna be a minute. The charge connecting onto Megumi at the end. Dumbledore and J22 though able to 30 round, gets 2 kills. Anti-heal now onto the blue squad members. And the red team trying to turn things around, but no, Cyberbully and Emon are the only ones left. That's the blue squad's clutch in the end. Got them. Close.
Play of the game. You're powered up. Get in there.
Really, it was really close. The red team was almost able to hold it, but a good effort there from the blue squad. And yeah, King's Row, everyone though dancing onto the DDR, and we'll see a dive comp here from the blue squad. Well, it's gonna be a Winston and a Genji just leading the charge here for the blue squad. Endorsement gonna try his best as well to go for the Widowmaker, but on the other hand, Cyberbully already being damage boosted up. Chiaki is there to go for the support. And this time, this is gonna be the Cyberbully show, because look at this, Chiaki already focusing so heavily onto Cyberbully. We do see a snipe there from Endorsement trying to get a tag, and these two Widowmakers having the battle of their lives. Lone though with a pick off onto one, the Roadhog with the kill onto the Pharah. Resda is free. So the blue squad now using the superior tank line to get onto the point. Dumbledore though isolated this time, has to deal with Redux, giving a bio rifle shot, connecting onto the Tracer, and here comes Arctana applying some pressure back onto the point. The blue squad though able to get the initial capture, and this both Endorsements and Cyreza working together to ground the Pharah. So for now, the blue team trying to get into position. They're gonna move on up to the corner building using the rooftop as an engagement point. Cyreza almost falling to the hand of Megumi, but good healing there from both Dom and Somi to keep him alive. Cyberbully right now with the 1, make that 2. Good flick there to get rid of the Mercy. Cyberbully look for a few more targets. Good headshot onto Lone, but he's gonna heal up behind the billboard. Dumbledore now just skulking around the Ana, just hooting there, and is able to stay alive in this fight. Infrasight now has been popped, and Lone on the low ground, popping the Full Hog for the time being, pushing Arctaniel to the corner. Train to Busan will meet him, gonna fall into the train tracks, something you can never do in real life there. But it's gonna be the red team right now trying to keep this up. Cyberbully being not boosted up by the Mercy, and this is the Widowmakers now going for another duel. Endorsement able to get the kill. Infrasight is available. Chiaki getting tagged and bagged by Somi. The Valkyrie just doing work, and Arctaniel though giving her a boot. So for now, the red team still no control of the point. The blue squad has had a pretty stalwart defense. Arctaniel even getting hooked on up and getting taken down. The real The real meat of this engagement is the Widowmaker battle between Cyberbully and Endorsement, but both of them do have second chances with Somi on the Mercy as well as Chiaki. The red squad now going for the rotation onto the right hand side. Infrasight now has it pop, and Saray's going to whip out the blade, just swinging it wildly, gets grabbed up. Instead, it's going to be a Thunderdome though, built up by Neogear, and Lone will pop the whole hog to go for the push. In the meantime, Redux and Arctania onto the point. Redux trying to get some damage done with the Tracer. But this time, the red team already running out of time. The blue squad 95% to the point. Megumi though, able to get the kill onto one. Can the red team keep this up? Overtime now has been popped. Neogear still staying on this fight. Cyberbully though winning out the Widowmaker fight in this engagement, and here comes Neogear going for the fist, gets the sleep dart in response. Goodbye grenade however from Dumbledore, gaining 2. Can the blue team capitalize? Sleep dart connecting onto Redux, but immediately woken up by his teammates. Unfortunate there. Now it's a pulse bomb connecting onto the Ana. A good effort there from Dom, but honestly gets wasted by a few missteps there from his team. Ronaldo Lone hiding behind benches, but the Roadhog way too fat to even sit on it. And this is gonna be the red team now able to go for another push. Areza and Neogear though will get into the front line. Cyberbully now with a pick off onto one. There's gonna be the res, and there's Somi bringing Dumbledore back into the fight. So the Anas has the nano boost. Can they go for the push? Will we pop it onto Neogear to do some damage? Cyberbully though with another pick off onto Endorsement, and the Infrasight is available. Cyberbully wants to go up on top, missing the grappling hook not once but twice. Unfortunate there. And there's the nano boost now on the Lone, working on that full hog. And meantime in the backline, Arctaniel whipping out the tactical visor, does get 2 kills. And this is gonna be the red team putting so much pressure on the blue squad with their overwhelming damage. If you look at the red team's lineup, they have this Zarya composition, only tank in their lineup. But on the other hand, it's gonna be 3 DPS here for the red team. Cyberbully being shocked around, getting healed up by Chiaki and Megumi, the 2 supports always ready to go for the save. This is gonna be 2 more picks going the way of the red team. There's a loud push on in thanks to the play of their supports, both Neogear and Low not doing enough damage with their superior health bars. Neogear honestly just tackling the opponent. In the meantime, they're just causing a lot of chaos into the backline. Redux zipping on around using the unused streets of Busan to actually get the flank. Reza getting a stick now, and now 2 kills going the way of the blue team. We have a back here from Chiaki trying to keep everyone topped on up. Cyberbully being chased around, but Somi whipping out the pistol, and the overtime has been popped. Can the blue team get this back? Cyberbully though with a pick off onto Endorsement once again. Just that battle between Cyberbully and Endorsement has been the one to watch. Now 2 for 2 trade. Can you get the flick onto Reza? The Tracer getting tagged by the ankle. Neogear though in the backline has the primal rage again. He's gonna go for some fist, but Arctaniel tactic visor is out and about, being booked around, can still get those hits consistently. Overtime slowly dwindling. That's gonna be it. The red team getting it 102.99 in that fight.
Score 0-1.
Now moving on to Mech Base, honestly my favorite of all 3. I just love how different it is in the first place. Just the covers going up and down, and it has a lot of lore stuff also, like the Diva Room and stuff like that. What?
Slow down.
Smash Tourney.
About your actions.
Okay, Dad.
Smash Tourney. Thanks. Oh nga, no? Pops only.
3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture
I read you.
objective.
We'll see if Cyberbully can get a few more picks in this round. It's a little harder to get the picks on Mecha Base. The sightlines are honestly not the best. They're still pretty good, but it really depends on where the blue squad will set on up. And for Busan, I think the best map for Widowmaker is the Sanctuary one. We see a Pharmacy from Dumbledore and Somi. That's honestly new. I haven't really seen a Pharmacy whipped out on Mecha Base. It feels too clustered. And look at that, Arctaniel already, as well as Cyberbully getting the picks that they need. So Dumbledore should probably switch in this fight. They're gonna go for the chase down now onto Somi. Helix Rocket's trying to connect, and there's the kill onto the Mercy. So this is gonna be the red team now taking control of this. They're gonna go for the push. Dom now switching over to the Tracer, but gets easily shot down by a volley from both Redux and Arctaniel. The Red Squad playing extremely aggressively with Troy Henry at the helm. And interesting that the Zarya hasn't been punished here by the Blue Squad. They are running a Roadhog as well as a Diva. Teresa now gonna be on the Widowmaker but gets a shot instead from Cyberbully in response. So the blue team is being spawn camped here. The Red Squad playing extremely aggressively. Perez now coming on out, and Niger back into the fight, getting all the mech as well. So even in the mecha base, you can still call a mech for some reason. Cyberbully now with another pick off. This guy has been, feels like Cyberbully has something to prove today. He's just honestly on fire. And in the meantime, in the backline, good smart play there from Endorsement as well as Dumbledore. They just get the capture. Tactical Visor was popped by Archdaniel. This is gonna be low now, capitalizing into the middle line. So basically what happened there, the blue team split their team up into two. Dome and Endorsement went for the point, just completely ignored by the red squad. And when the red team went back to the point, it's now the opportunity for the blue team to flank onto the backline. But Lone gets spotted. It's being whittled down here by Redux, and it's gonna be a tackle advisor, no, rather a whole hog used on up. Pulse bomb was tossed out, but Lone not getting any kills in that fight. The Valkyrie now onto the middle. Troy Henry pretty much whiffing it in that engagement. The red squad though still keeping the pressure on with the Transcendence this time. Pulse bomb onto the floor, gets absolutely nothing. Archdaniel and Redux using out the hit scan to get 2 kills. Somi able to get the res onto Niger, but it's too late to save the Mercy this time. The Winston now going for the revenge play, but instead gets cornered. Archdaniel whipping out the tackling visor in the end. Interesting to note. But still, the red team able to finish out that fight. Completely unnecessary, but a lot of flair here from the red team. Now we see some more switches from the blue squad. It's gonna be a McCree right now as well as a Doomfist. Can they actually make this count here on Mecha Base? The 2 hit scans now meeting each other. Dumbledore using the forklift for defense. The missiles very, very volatile, but instead Cyberbully from the side able to get a pick onto one. The point now being contested. Endorsement once again just taking control of this with the rest of the squad. So the blue team using the lower area of Mecha Base wisely. The red squad overcommitting up on top. And very, very smart play here from the blue squad. The red team though has been out mechanically in these engagements. So Cyberbully now forced the back one out. Endorsement in the backline gets a headshot on the Cyberbully. Gonna be a 2-for-1 trade. Megumi showing up, is able to get a takedown. This is gonna be a 2-for-2. The Primal Rage though just rampaging out in front. Niger and Lone with another set of kills. And the blue squad just scattering the action to the wind all throughout the Mecha Base, is able to get those picks one by one. They line up pretty strong against scattered opponents. Look at that. You have the hook, you have the Winston. Very, very much of a nuisance in the situations where the teams aren't grouped up together. A Hulag now being used up by Lone. Endorsement with another pick off, this time onto Redux. The Zenyatta has been pretty exceptional in this fight. Cyberbully forcing the Transcendence out, and Endorsement playing extremely aggressively. And we do see a counter chance now from Megumi. Niger though shocking Archdaniel, who was left behind in that fight. Cyrasia now using the elements of the Mega Maze wisely. Close quarter combat suits the Doomfist so well. Chiak getting punched to the wall. 91%, and Cyrasia getting punished for missing that shot. Megumi wants to go for the charge on in. Lone missing the hook as well. Archdaniel now up on top. Chiaki gonna whip out the Valkyrie. Graviton Surge from Troy Henry as well, but the red team using their ults way too late to get back onto the point. Honestly, misplay there from the red squad.
Score 1-1.
So now moving on to Sanctuary, and this might be the best time for Cyberbully because the sightlines here onto the point pretty solid. On the other hand, hopefully no one does the Sombra bug because it's really annoying to actually try to fix. I still don't understand why Blizzard would put this map in rotation and haven't fixed that bug up yet. But it is what it is. The blue squad gonna be running a similar lineup, still gonna go for the dive. On the other hand, the red team gonna go for that triple DPS, which has been working for them since the past round. Now though, the red squad trying to get in position. Archdaniel leading the charge, allowing Chiaki to get a good position as well. Because with the movement speed here from the Soldier 76, Guardian Angel will allow the Mercy to flutter on by. A 1-for-1 trade so far. Dumbledore this time on the Widowmaker. And we can see if Dom can actually clutch this out. Cyberbully has switched off to McCree. Interesting to note. Archdaniel though being missed by Dom, and the Soldier 76 just running around this time. The blue squad now trying to get the capture. Lone just swatting on the Taiko jump, and it's gonna be a blue team control here on Sanctuary. Sareza though being punished immediately by Archdaniel, and just for the red team, they have these 2 hit scans as well as a Doomfist. They can win the mid-range game, but Dumbledore still is a factor. Just the pick potential from the Widowmaker, very vital in the blue squad's defense and the sidelines that they get. So for the blue team, they might want to stay on their side. Rez now coming on out as Archdaniel running into the fight. Somi goes for the Guardian Angel but gets whittled down by the hail of bullets from the Tactical Visor. Here comes Cyrazor now going for the contest, but Cyber will be able to punish this. But the die now is available here for the side of the red squad. On the other hand, the blue team should have the intersight in just one more shot from Dom. There you go, gets it before he dies. So the blue squad can use the intersight before moving on in. Flashbang no connected. That's a problem. Getting staggered once again. The blue team trying to turn things around. Cyberbully though gonna go for the push, and the spawn camp here from red team. Very vital. Dumbledore has switched off to the Hanzo, but honestly I feel like the Widowmaker could play a bit more of a role in this fight. Look at this, Cyberbully now just getting some shots. Nigir has to switch off to something else or engage with this Winston, because they really need that Reinhardt right now. The open range of the spawn is just so deadly with the red team's lineup. A Valkyrie now has been popped by both squads, and Mott's flying into some buildings. There's a punch now onto Somi, but he's staying alive. Somi just whipping around with the pistol this time. And Somi just going for the chase down. Will lead to any more takes down. This Battle Mercy style is so familiar to me, but I don't know why. I just can't wrap my finger around it who that could be. Primal Rage now has been popped by Nigir, and the blue team getting the point on back. This is the blue squad now taking control with their tank line. Like Lone and Nigir has been working pretty well together with the Winston Roadhog. Not really the most they call it synergetic composition, but it has done the job. Troy Henry now switching over to the Reinhardt, and I feel like the Reinhardt switch here for the red squad not really the best in the first place. The Reinhardt more or less powerless to stop the Winston from decimating the backline. So 60% right now here for the blue team. Very close battle between these two. Chiaki now switching off to the Reinhardt. A Tactical Visor from Cyrazor to kill Redux, and I feel like he didn't need to do that. Archdaniel being booped around. Here comes Somi once again whipping out the pistol, but gets punished instead by Archdaniel. Questionable positioning here from the red team. Oh! I didn't know you could break that! I honestly didn't know that you could break that. Archdaniel showing me something completely new. Nigir just crouching will get killed as well. And this is the red team right now getting the point on back. So the blue team there throwing that defense literally to the wind, throwing the ashes, shaming their ancestors in the hollowed ground. But blue squad right now trying to push on in. We do see some right clicks now. And in the meantime, Cyrazor on the right hand side. Archdaniel and Cyrazor trading blows, but will they trade lives? This is gonna be the blue team right now, wanting to go for a strike. Cyberbully though, perfect flashbang to get to Archdaniel and Chiaki now with 2 kills as well. Rez on to Cyrazor, but honestly not the best time here for the soldier. Getting booped around, getting shot on up. Tactical Visor here from Archdaniel. The blue team though trying to go for the point with endorsement on it. Can the red squad actually get this back? Yes they can. Dumbledore way too far to go for the rollout, and he's gonna get a hail of bullets, and that's the red team taking Busan 2-1.
Victory. Play of the game.
Play of the game going to Archdaniel, and yeah, just the soldier honestly playing a very key role. When Archdaniel switched over to the Soldier 76, he has been much more a potent player. Look at that, Tactical Visor at the end, honestly unnecessary, but it is what it is. What the fuck? So for now, looking at the lineups, we will see the Winston Roadhog combination here for Frontric and Lone again. Timora on the other hand being supported this time by Zen, and Redux as on that McCree. Cyrazor though will be on boop duty. Will try to get a boop onto anyone onto the bridge, instead almost getting punished by the flashbang, able to get away in time. Timora though is gonna do that, instead gets a concussive shot onto Chiaki, whittling down the Roadhog, Reinhardt rather, to drop on down instead. So the blue squad already with initial control of the point. It's only a matter of time for them to just step onto it and just take control itself. Chiaki pulling up the concussor shot this time to stay alive, not getting booped up. The Reinhardt gonna go for the rotation. Cyberbully now switching over to the Sombra as well. A 1-for-1 trade there as Cyberbully gets spotted out immediately by Redux. This is gonna be the blue team now taking control of the point with the superior firepower. Timora this time getting res locked by Zen. Dumbledore with a flank on that Moira, playing a bad Moira strategy. And the Red Squad able to capitalize. Now they're onto the point. Timora though ready with the rocket barrage. Broken up there from Lone. Dropping both Chiaki and Arctaniel. Sleep Dart connecting however from Rotterfalk. And Cyberbully getting onto Timora and is able to get the takedown.
Much better.
Was that Daks taking that Sunday break? Everyone, there's always Sunday is the Lord's Day or whatever you call it. Like whatever you guys believe in. Sunday is just that chill day for everyone. And it's always good because most people are free, most people can just relax, have some fun. That's what it's for. EMP now is available here for Cyberbully, and he's just trying to stay alive, has to translocate. Honestly, it looked like Cyberbully didn't want to translocate on that, wanted to go for the EMP, but the Red Squad still able to capitalize on that focus fire onto the unkillable Sombra. Now 3 kills going the way of the red team side. Razor res back up to go for the contest. Always good to bring up the Lucio if you want to go for some more objective time. But for now, the blue team trying to use Lone to full hog to the best of their ability. But the red squad able to turn things around. Chiaki burning up the Roadhog, literally a roast pig in that fight. And now Deadeye here from Redux doesn't get much besides the kill there on the Rotterfalk. On the other hand, Troy Henry on the other side has the Deadeye as well. He's gonna go for the push, Project jumping onto the point. And it's a big Graviton this time from the side of the red team. Arctaniel popping it up, and 90% will be the stopping point here for the blue team.
My ultimate is ready. Join me. Right away.
The red team now using the bridge here for a forward advance, but it's honestly very dangerous. The blue squad can just go for the concussive shot. Timora jumping up on top, almost gets a boom onto Chiaki. Troy Henry though, just easy Deadeye there. Anytime a Farah Mercy is way too high up into the sky, the Deadeye extremely potent, no real way to go anywhere. Funcheck just taking the pin, because he knows this fight is already over by the moment, with Troy Henry getting that 2 kills. The red squad right now moving on up once again. Cedreza out in front, just a stagger there. Unfortunate play there from Cedreza. Dumbledore already on guard duty, and the Coalescence is available. Dumbledore's crouching around, not really healing up his team. What a guy, this guy. Feather Chatter should be available here for the red squad. There's the hook, however, and Lone going fishing. Gets a kill onto Chiaki. Good rotation here from Lone. Now getting onto the point. Does get whittled down by the Discord wielding Zenyatta. But the blue squad already having the opportunity to get to the point. Timora ready with the rocket barrage. Getting into position. Wants to unleash it. Dumbledore though getting booped around. Gets a Deadeye. Instead Redux with those last 3 kills. But the blue squad. Oh, the shadow there from Chiaki. Rocket barrage in response. Using the bubble as protection. But this is going to be the blue team now holding on to the gardens. Can the red team get on back? No, they can't.
Pass. Score 1-0.
First win there taken by the blue squad. Superior knowledge of the map, superior usage of the map, and just the backline play there from Lone getting the hook onto Chiaki. The red team was playing it very, very aggressively because they had a shatter available, but instead, Lone in the backline. Oh, Timora! Good shot there. Perfect. Perfect shot. What a guy. This guy.
5, 4, 3.
Alusha and the composition now here for the blue team. Still gonna stick with that Reinhardt instead of that Winston.
Children behave. Children behave. Children behave.
So yeah, gonna be a incredible last game. That was a I always tell people who hop on in if it's the last one, but this is gonna be the blue team now getting the first 2 kills, and just the superior firepower here thanks to the Roadhog. The Roadhog is very strong in close quarters like this if you can get all the pellets onto the opponent, and Lone is pretty much good at it. So this is the blue team now getting the initial capture once again here on control center, watching the constellations go on by. As the blue squad now looking for an opportunity to strike with the Junkrat. Timora just tossing some grenades their way. Archdaniel though getting booped around. There's one, there's two. The Reaper trying to get on by. Here comes the red team going for the push triggered though from the side of Chiaki, and then Reinhardt just getting trapped on up. We do see a Brigitte this time from Rotterfuck, and Troy Henry is ready with a Deadeye, but Troy Henry not in the best spot this time, has a face full of opponents in his vision, and that's Timora now with another takedown. The blue squad ready with a Deadeye, and will have 3 more ultimates going their way in just a bit. On the other hand, the red team trying to capitalize on the Deadeye for the McCree. But Troy Henry might need to go for the flank to make it any effective. We do see a Brigitte here from Rotterfuck, but he hasn't been having too much success as Timora able to just hail grenades with impunity. A Deadeye now to make some space. Timora doesn't use the concussive mine yet, is able to get up on top, and now the Riptide gonna be used. Smart play here from Timora, dropping on down, gets 3. Good setup there from Funchick, going for some swings this time. Dumbledore forced to use the fade, and here's the charge, almost getting the pin onto the Moira. But I feel like the red squad struggling to get back into this fight, finally able to do so. We do have a contest this time from 4 members of the blue teams getting the stagger on in. Zen this time will fall to the ball. Lone whipping out the Hoo-Hog to push everyone off, and there's Redux now with a takeout. Chiaki go for the shatter, still gets it on the Lone. Finally, the red team getting captured, but how long can they keep this up as Redux now has traded 2 lives for none. The McCree getting onto the left-hand side. Troy Henry this time wanting to go for the duel, but Timora will put a stop to this with the grenade. Flashbang now connecting, and it's Troy Henry instead blown up 2 smithereens. Flashbang instead getting the kill. And notice Timora close to the Riptide already, trying to hide away from Syra Bully. Lone is able to get the shutdown and the takedown. This is gonna be another hail of grenades here from the Junkrat. Gets the trigger onto Diana. He misses the grenades, however, but he's completely ignored by the tank line. There's the Riptide now. Soundfire from Cyreza. Graviton Surge though from the red squad does lead to 2 kills, but Dumbledore, the only one left alive to go for the fight, doesn't get back onto the point. Come on, guys, you have to get on the point. You have to get on the point.
Play of the game.
Play of the game gonna go to Octaniel. What's up in the lane? Okay. You guys win.
Огонь по готовности!
Kapal the face.
Triple
We shall see, friend.
4, 3, 2.
It's gonna be the blue team right now, running the Orisa Roadhog, and this is gonna be Lone in his element. A Roadhog map, very suited. Sanctum is a pretty solid map here if we get those environmentals. Timora and Adamantium gonna try to force out the Farah Mercy. Still pretty decent in Sanctum because the middle part of the map has this really high vertical limit that's honestly just a skybox in the first place. Now Timora looking on down onto those filthy walking peasants, and Troy Henry is the first target, gets a flashbang to his face, and Troy Henry now with the takedown. That's gonna be 2 kills going the way of the blue team. That's a third. The flashbang now connecting. Archdaniel getting dinged up, but the Zarya staying alive, but for how long? No, it won't last a lot. Because Timora still out into the sky, gets 2 kills. The Brigitte getting booped. There's the hold to just keep the suffering going on. Sensi taken for a wild ride, and that's the blue squad right now, getting the first capture. Puncher setting on up. This is the standard. Plus attack is when I know it is this week, starting this week, but I have no idea if it's gonna be broadcasted. I have no idea the format, etc, etc, etc. Lots of question marks for everyone. So it is what it is. It is what it is. That's all I have to say. So now going for the hook. Will be able to get the kill already onto Chiaki. The red team going for the flank but needs a Roadhog in the face. The scrap gun just doing way too much damage in close quarters. Redux even whipping out the Deadeye. And this is gonna be the blue team now in perfect control and harmony. The red squad trying to do all these fancy shenanigans here, but it hasn't been working out in their favor. They might need to go for a role switch or two. But of the Brigitte of Sensi now will have the rally in the next fight. Just spamming that voice line as well. Oh yeah, I'm not the best person to ask anything about plus attack, to be honest. not really involved anyway. Rorfak now gonna go for the dash on in. Razor wanted to get that kill, almost got it, but then now the Dragon Blade is out. Honestly, Razor just shaking his head this time. Oh, Rorfak almost falls into the abyss, but is he gonna use the wall climb to get up on top? The reason now of Funchik staying on to the point, but for how long? Make that a really short time there for Funchik to stay alive. Seeing the red team now in the capture on back, and they're gonna go for the push. But this might work in the blue team's favor. Demora can use the gateway to actually hide and unleash the rocket barrage. Big oof, hope you can know these question marks too. Big oof. The whole thing is a big oof. Speaking like, it's as big oof as a grab, getting all 6 of your members and just killing you in one blow. That's how much of an oof this tournament is. But it is what it is. And this is what I've said to everyone about plus attack. Then I know coming out from Troy Henry, gonna be killed. Wait. Nope. Okay, what was I saying? So what I can say about plus attack is I expect the worst, but I honestly hope for the best. So I would appreciate a pleasant surprise over a I told you so. So yeah, I'm just like, you know, pessimistic about it, but how it's been handled in the first place. But now 1-for-1 trade here, back on Sanctum. Timora in the backline, ready with the rocket barrage, and now 2 kills going the way of the blue squad, finally penetrating the defense here of the red team. They're gonna back on Bite. Surf put out first. What? Don't have subs up. Rocket barrage now is available. There's the punch on to Dumbledore. 88% right now. Can the blue squad keep this up? Timora out in the sky. Yeah, after this part. Barrage now coming on out. There you go, Timora getting it out. And we'll see the overtime which will slowly dwindle. Troy Henry getting the nano boost. Just won't be enough. Reset your PC.
Score
Reset.
1.
I'm just like, okay, cool. I believe in you guys. But anyway, gonna be on Nepal Village this time, and for Village, it's really just that map. Close quarters for the point, lots of space otherwise. We'll see who will use which element in this map. In the meantime, the blue squad gonna go for the Reinhardt. Lone gonna be on that Roadhog. And on the other hand, we do see a Reinhardt here for Chiaki and Rotterfak on the Zarya. A Brigitte here for Zed. So for the red team, it is gonna be a composition well suited to fight on to the point. On the other hand, here's the blue squad gonna go for the push. Yarek. Just slow pushing their way, looking for an opportunity to get picked, but Lone getting booped all the way to Arctaniel. Unfortunate there. Chiaki and Funchik butting heads, with the red team already losing 2 members. The blue squad gonna go at it once again. Timora just with that Genji. Getting those throwing stars now onto the blue squad. We have a charge now from the side of Reinhardt. This is the blue team now going for the first capture onto the point. Arctaniel up on top, but has been staggered heavily. And look at this, Arctaniel just struggling to get really too much damage done onto the blue team. Redux now taking a nap, and Mora protecting Redux in this fight. Gets the deflect onto the red team with that buy grenade. And a 1-for-1 trade in this engagement. Sareza up on top, tossing some balls down below. And there you go, the sleep dart now. Sareza's dreaming of Electric Sheep. It's a charge, both Funchik and Chiaki knowing each other's game, butting heads once again. Funchik now getting the nano boost, topping him up to full thanks to the buy grenade. Redux is ready with a Deadeye, up on top, no contest here from the blue squad, and it's gonna be a kill now onto Dumbledore. Chiaki getting the anti-kill again, and it's gonna be the blue team now with 4 kills. Good effort there from the blue team. Rotafak on the other hand, completely surprised of what happened. The Genji of Sensi does get a headshot as well. I feel tired. Like, I've suddenly felt tired after a donut. Note to self, don't eat donut midstream. Like, I felt such in the groove a while ago, but then after donut I was just like, eh. Good anti-heal grenade now from the side of Adamantium. He has been hitting these big nades, but a shatter now from Chiaki completely whipped. Oh! Sensi onto the floor as he goes for the blade. Perfect play there from Funchik to shut this down. Sensi getting hit up, and the buy grenade now connecting onto the Genji. that play there from Fonchik going for the flank and was able to get the stun onto Sensi. Perfectly timed there. Because the angry Japanese man just being stopped mid-sentence. And Sensi has to switch over to Doofus to try and get some pick potential now instilled in the red squad. Arctanio though getting picked off, and we do have a chaser this time from Timura. Coalescence is out into the field. Transcendence is forced out from Cyreza. Sensi though getting picked off. Chiaki really low as well. Anti-heal onto the Reinhardt. Grabbing the surge from the red team. But no, it's too late. That's the blue team taking it 2-0. Very, very, very dominant performance there from the blue team.
Play of the game.
Thank you, thank you. Play of the game going into Redux, and what was this play? The headshots. Deadeye, yep, there's Deadeye onto Dome again.
Triple kill.
We go again.